Well, hello and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the SaxaVord Sessions, all the way from the SaxaVord UK Spaceport, up here in Shetland. Hello, Mary. Mary's joining us from a frosty Aberdeen. It's not frosty here, but it's not that warm. It's kind of damp and yucky, but no frost. No frosty the snowmans or anything like that up here yet. Lovely to see so many folk join us. Hello, Marge. There's Marge Rankin joining us today as well. Davey and me's here for the next hour or so to take you through some tunes and songs and bits and pieces. And there we go. I don't know if Andy saw the wee poster right at the beginning the other day. That was Frido. Frido is an astronaut and he's touring about all over the place just now. Frido is the creation of M. Strang, M's Frank and Debbie's daughter. And it's a cartoon for all the kids. So and quizzes and all that sort of stuff. So I'll pop that up at the end again today. You might have some children or granddaughters or grandsons or relatives that be interested in that kind of stuff. So I'll just sit it there, Eli. I'll get it in a minute. There's Eli coming. Look at that. What a good lad. He's come with a cup of coffee for me. Eli's back in the house. Hello, Elma. How are you? Right. So here we go. A wee set of reels starting off with Dr. Bob Smith for the Hamilton Rant. Enjoy. There we go. Here we are with the SaxaVord Sessions, all the way from Unst in Shetland. Nice to see so many folk joining us. Remember to share about for us. Thanks very much. Hazel Kent says, Peter, Davey, and Eli got you shared, but I'm having to head out for lunch. Have a great session week ahead. Isn't that nice? Thank you very much, Hazel. And remember, you can always watch this and catch up as well, folks, because it's always there. Hello, Maureen Harvey. Hello, Maureen Harvey, rather. Hello, Nell. Hello, Danny Inson, damp Hamilton. Hamilton's damp quite a lot of the time, Danny. Just have an odd dram. You'll be all right. There we go. And afternoon. Who's saying that? Elma, we said hello to Elma earlier. Remember, keep your comments coming in. It's always wonderful to see your comments coming in, and take it from there. Here is now something a few folk have asked me is, because when I do tune commissions and things, I always do a CD with it and do videos and all that, as you've seen. And somebody says, how do you do that one-man band thing? Well, it's not all gizmos. I play all the bits in the house, and I found this wee video 5 years ago, I think it was. And I think I was 5 stone heavier at the time as well, so that's fine. But I'll give you an idea of what it is. So this is Eggleston's march. This was an uphill air one. And you'll see how I do it, just playing all the instruments and recording them one at a time. So here's a wee set of marches for you. Enjoy. Well, yeah, there you go. That's how that's done. For some of you there would have noticed there was even 2 different kinds of accordion there. There was one that I liked playing lead for, and the white one, that's an old accordion made in the 1950s or something. But it's great for second box because it's got a piccolo reed in it, and it sounds through a wee bit. Yeah, Nelson, technology certainly helped us to get us by in 2020 and the year after, I think. Giving us a stitched up music too. Yeah, Kyle was doing that as well. Kyle's doing awful well for himself just now. It's really good. Ruth Reynolds. Hello, Ruth. Ruth says, have a great holiday. Such a pleasure to hear you. Regards from John and Ruth Reynolds in New Hampshire. Lovely. And there's Maureen there saying it's wet and windy in Cornwall. Oh, there you go. What, in New Hampshire? Yeah. Ruth, Davey wonders if you've been to the Mount Washington Hotel in New Hampshire. That's where he recorded John Denver once. His band recorded John Denver's band. Right. So there we go with that. And Maureen's in Cornwall, as I said. So here's the question for you. Is it jam or cream first? Then, Maureen. I heard that mentioned the other day. Hi, Vi. There's Vi Todd joining us, and Molly's joining us from Inverurie. Fantastic. Here's a wee waltz for you called the Jacqueline Waltz by Will Starr. Lovely wee tune. There we go, the Jacqueline Waltz. That's a super wee tune. Maureen says it's jam in Cornwall as the cream stays on better. Devon does it the opposite way. What now? What's that? Advise, that's all coming in very quickly. Hope knee behaving better today. Vi, what have you done to your knee? And there's Liz Jack joining us with Dreich Ayrshire. Yeah, it's Dreich, but what do we expect in December in Scotland, I suppose? Yeah, Ayrshire, Dreich Ayrshire. There we go. Super. That was a wee set, the Will Starr's, the Jacqueline Waltz. Here is a wee set of jigs for you this time. The first one is Mrs. McPherson of Clooney. This is for the Dance the Wild Geese. The second one's Lizzie Duncan's Fancy by Ron Ganella. And I was looking at music the other day that Marge Rankin sent me, and it was stuff that Ron Ganella sent to Andrew Rankin, saying, here's some new tunes I've written, and there's some cracking tunes in amongst it, actually. So I'm going to get some of them dug out as well. And if you hear cracking and fizzing, and it's just the fire in the background, it's not me about to blow up, don't worry. And then we've got Saddle the Pony, and finishing off with Graham Townsend's tune, The Murray River Jig. So those of you that are very country dance will notice at the Hamilton rant at the beginning of the programme today, I forgot to play it as a 4x48 bar reel. I played it as 32 bars. But the tunes are good. Here's a wee set of jigs. Well, there we go. A wee set of jigs to keep us going there. Now, yes, Vi's got Kyle Innes playing next Sunday afternoon at the Cayley at Milner Thorpe. So go along and support that one if you're anywhere near the area. We were down with the band a couple of years ago now and we had a great afternoon there. It was fantastic. Super. I think Nell, Vi told me as well, is there no a river runs beneath that hall? I think there is. Imagine that for dampness. There we go. Anyway, right. So that was that. And what was I going to say there? Yes, Vi says she's got a baker's cyst on her blooming agony on her knee. I've never heard of that before. That's a new one to me. That sounds like a loaf. A baker's cyst. That sounds like I wouldn't have got that if you'd tell me that one. Thank you, Marge, is enjoying the tunes. Now, I was in touch last night with a friend of mine, Moira Fraser. Moira was originally from Aberdeenshire, a great box player, great musician actually, flute player, piano player. Moira got married to another good friend of mine called Mick Foster. You might have heard of them, Foster and Allen. They're a kind of wee duo for Ireland that have done pretty good for themselves. But Mick and Moira are great folks, and we keep in touch all the time. In fact, they sent me a wee video of going to his Christmas dinner last year playing one of my CDs in his Mercedes as he was driving along the road. So, and I think it was Mick's birthday yesterday as well, so happy birthday, Mick. And I said to her, is it all right if I play a Foster and Allen track? And she said, we'd be delighted if you could. So here is the very famous Bunch of Time that they made exceptionally famous. And Moira starts this one off on the flute. So great stuff. Hello, guys, if you're watching.
Come on, ye maidens, young and fair, all you that are blooming in your prime, always beware and keep your garden fair, let no man steal away your time, for time it is a precious thing, and time brings all things to my mind. Time with all its labors, along with all its joy, time brings all things to my mind. Once she had a bunch of thyme and thought it never would decay. Then came a lusty sailor who chanced to pass her way. He stole her bunch of thyme away. The sailor gave to her a rose that never would decay. He gave it to her for to keep her reminded of when he stole her time away. So come on, ye maidens, young and fair, all you that are blooming in your prime, always beware and keep your garden fair. Let no man steal away a precious thing, and time brings all things to my mind. Time with all its labor, along with all its joy, and time brings all things to an end.
Isn't that a lovely song? And done very, very well. Yeah, nobody sings it better than Foster and Allen, said Nell Gregg. Didn't know Moira played the flute too. Ha ha. See, there we go. She's a lady of many talents. And I'll tell you another thing. I actually am on a recording with them that I've not hired myself yet. Maybe I'll get Moira to send that sometime. Moira was putting together a collection of stories to music. And there was one about a selkie. Now, a selkie, of course, up here in Shetland is a seal. And there's the old stories about the seals coming out and living in land and taking people back to falling in love and going back to sea as being selkies and seals. And there was a spoken part in the middle that was to be done with a kind of semi-Shetland voice. So she sent me the recording over, and I done all the recording for the voiceover. But so I'll have to hear that someday. I was the prince or something like that, wooing the selkie. Yeah. But that was one that Moira brought out. They were bringing it out for in Ireland. So we'll have to see if we can get hold of that somewhere. Anyway, right. Seeing Mick's box there. Did you see that accordion? White and red keyboard. Very Christmassy. So here's my wee Christmas quick step collection. Vi, don't try to dance to this. Vi's just told me that a baker's cyst is a pouch of fluid behind your knee. That doesn't sound good, does it? A pouch of fluid doesn't sound good anywhere but behind your knee. Right, well, just take it easy. Didn't do this quick step today. Give it peace. Here's a wee Christmas quick step for you. There we go. Thank you, Mary says. A nice wee Christmas set for a quick step. And Vi says, Peter, you are right about the river running under the hall. We'll have to have you back down and relive that brilliant day sometime. It was a great day. And she's also got a band, a young band for up here called Filskit. I've played a track of them before on the show here. All youngsters that are playing, same kind of lineup as ourselves, actually. Guitar, accordion, fiddle and drums. And they're going down to Vi on the 7th of March. And the tickets are going really well. But she's put her phone number there. If anyone is interested, go along and support these youngsters because they're doing a fab job. And it means that we can retire someday, which is fabulous. So, yeah, really good. Here is a wee tune for you this time that I recorded a wee while ago. I always think this tune sounds Christmassy, but it's not nothing to do with Christmas, but here's the Teddy Bear's Picnic for you. There we go. The Teddy Bear's Picnic for you that time. It's a great wee tune, the Teddy Bear's Picnic. It cheers me up. And then you notice I've never mentioned the football today because Celtic and Hearts are playing today. And if Celtic beat us, they'll go top of the league. But what can we do? What can we do? Yeah, it sounds like Vi's knees getting discussed here. Can they drain it? Oof, I'm glad I'm not eating my dinner. Anyway, right, there we go. Here's a wee polka for you this time called the Patchwork Polka, one of my faves. And we're not having it in Christmas sounds. Hello, hello, hello. There's Mark Crawford joining us, a very fine button box player. And he says it's a braw sound, Peter. And he's given us 3 cups, like trophies, cups. Thanks, Mark. Nice to see you there. Here's a wee song for you this time. Davey and I were talking about this earlier on. This is the Corries. What did we think it was called? The Waters of Tyne, as in Tyne, as in Tyne, as in Newcastle area. Geordie's, why. And you said it was kind of nearly like their version of Lochte Boat, so something like that. But so I thought I'd play that for you today because it's a bonny one, and it's got the famous Cumberlands playing in it. The Cumberlands that are sitting about 100 yards away from us, sitting. And Davey will have to show me how to play one day because it looks amazing. Here is the Corries with Waters of Time.
The boatman, my bonny hinny, where is the boatman? Bring him to me, to ferry me over the Tyne to my hinny, and I will remember the boatman and thee. I can get to my love if I would be the waters o' Tyne entwixt him and me. Here a man stand wi' a tear in my eye, both sighing and sorrowing my true love to see. The boatman, my bonny hinny, where is the boatman? Bring him to me, to ferry me over the Tyne to my hinny, and I will remember the boatman. Rewarded will be to ferry me over the Tyne to my hinny, or scull him across that wild river to me. Oh, where is the boatman, my bonny hinny? Where is the boatman? Bring him to me, to ferry me over the Tyne to my hinny, and I will remember the boatman and thee.
There we go. Lovely wee song. It's one I hadn't really heard before, and I was searching through stuff and found that one. And as Davey says, it's the same kind of story as the Loch Day Boat song, you know, rowing to your love across a loch, but in this case, the River Tyne. Probably. Must be harder to row across a river than a loch. Anyway, that was very nice of Mark there, wishing everyone. I put that up there because that was a very nice sentiment from Mark there. He said, I would like to wish everyone a very nice Christmas and thank you all for supporting the music. Thank you, Mark. That is fantastic. Great stuff. Now, I wonder if Peter Coots is watching in Fetler today. I was told last weekend by someone in the lounge, Peter watches you over in Fetler a lot. So hello, Peter, if you're there. Remember, if you're trying to comment, guys, on this new format we have now, you have to go on to SaxaVord Sessions page on Facebook. You can't comment for the other ones because we can't see them. But if you're on SaxaVord, just hit your wee magnifying glass up at the top and look for SaxaVord Sessions and go onto that page, and then you can comment just as normal. So here's Peter Fetler. I can't think of anything better than a wee set of Shetland reels. And the first one's Willowfjord. The second one's the Peeryhoose a Hint to Burn. And then we're going to do Hurlick's reel. And then we'll see. That might do. That might do. Who knows? Let's see. Enjoy a wee reel. there we go. A quick hello to my mum down in Crawford John. I forgot to phone you back last night, Mum. I just realised as I was playing that set of tunes. We were heading back for Lerwick and we had to head back in a hurry because the last ferry into Unst last night changed to 5 to 7 because of crew sickness. There was no later ferries than that, so I was on the road and I forgot to phone back. Peter Coots has joined us in Fettler. Good to have you there, Peter. See that? He was just sitting in the back quietly, waiting to see what. If you've never been to Shetland and you ever come to Shetland, do remember to go and see Fettler, the island. It's the most beautiful wee place, and the hall to play in is a lovely hall, and it's the ceiling in the hall is amazing. It's got this big beamed wooden ceiling that's beautiful. It's like the town hall in Lerwick, exactly the same kind of design, right in the middle of nowhere in this wee hall. Absolutely lovely. So, and Alexa's joining us from Aberdeen. Another quick hello to Ronnie Kane, Andy's dad in Aberdeen, great Aberdeen supporter, and they're on the up. They won yesterday again. They're in the top 6 now. He's awesome. He's Andy's dad. Ronnie's another awesome guy. And hello to Karen's mum and dad. We were going to try and pop in and see you and yell on the way home last night, but then the ferry was the last one, so we didn't get time. But we'll catch you at some point. That'll be good. So there we go. Here is a couple of, what was I going to play to you today? Here's a couple of Swedish, would you believe, Swedish polkas. The first one's called Muntos, and the second one's called Friedrich's Dance Number 2 or something. But enjoy them. They're lovely wee Scottishy polka things. So if you can sing along in Norwegian, do so. Pete Ben's, what's Pete Ben saying? Highlights. I'm half Aberdonian, but would rather have a wet Aberdeen than a miserable Birmingham, he says. Ah, well, what do you call somebody that's half Birmingham, half Aberdeen? There we go. Lost. There we go. Here is a wee couple of Swedish tunes. There you go. A couple of lovely polkas. That's interesting. Danny was saying he heard Frank Morrison playing them. I know Frank very well as well. I got these tunes from an old man that used to go to the Masonic Club in Lerwick. And when he passed away, his wife came to me and gave me this pile of books of music that he used to play the accordions. Speedy was the man's name that used to go. He was a great ballroom dancer. He loved tangos and things. And I didn't realise he played the accordion, but she gave me all these ones. So I found that pair and put them together. And then Ewan Gallo asked me for a copy of them. And I think Ewan done them in a broadcast maybe as well. So maybe Frank's got them for Ewan as well, Danny. But they're great tunes, lovely wee tunes. And we played them in the lounge bar one night. And the second tune there, the dum-ba-dum-ba-dee-dum-dum-ba-dee-dum-dum-ba-die, there was all these Swedish Norwegian boats, and they tend to all come in through the summer to Lerwick in the harbour. They sail over from Scandinavia and spend a few nights. And there was this night we were playing, and all these Swedish folks were in. And when we went into that one, they all started singing along. And apparently the tune was used as a theme tune to a children's programme in Sweden at one point in time. So they all knew it, so it was quite funny. So that's that. I'm going. Alexa and Pete Bain are sorting themselves out here. Pete's in Birmingham. Alexa lives in Aberdeen, but she's originally from Shetland. And then Pete's put back, but it's actually not Birmingham. It's 20 miles north in a place called Tamworth. Very posh, she says. We even have toilets and electric now. Yeah. Hello, Mary. There's Mary and Burravo saying hello to us. So it's all good. Right, a wee set of tunes to finish with today. Here is a wee set of marches for you, I think. The first one I'm going to start with one that Graham and Garrick and I composed for a Yarrow once. And we used to credit this one. At that point in time, I used to drink alcohol as well. That's a long time ago now. But so we credited this one to Peter Wood, Graham Garrick, and a bottle of Stewart's rum. And it's just a wee catchy tune. And then we'll see what happens after that. But thank you for joining us. It's been a lovely wee afternoon here. Thanks to Davy Sinton doing all the sound. Eli's here. And Eli's stayed awake, so that's just lovely. And he promises he'll come in and sing some other day for you again. So enjoy this wee set of marches. There we go, folks. That was Gunner's March, Donald Ian Rankin by Andrew Rankin, and The Mason's Apron. Just to finish off today, hope you all have a fantastic week. Thank you very much on behalf of the SaxaVord Sessions. And remember, have a wee look at the end here, and you'll see the wee thing about Fredo the astronaut. Astronaut. He's not an astronaut, he's an astronaut. And if you want to jump onto the website and see some of the bairns to have a look at that, it's all set up for them about learning about space and all that kind of stuff. So all I can say is thank you very much to Davey, Eli, and on behalf of yourselves, have a great week, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.